Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. We're going to review a couple of growth and income stock picks now with Alex Kolb, our growth and income stock analyst at Zacks.com. And these are a couple of well-known names you'll probably recognize. One is Nordstrom, JWN, the ticker symbol, a retailer, specialty retailer.
Exactly. Specialty fashion retailer.
Yep.
Like you said, everyone's probably familiar with it. As far as the income side, it has an annual dividend of 64 cents. That translates into a yield of 2%. And lately, analysts have been bullish on this one. Estimates are on the rise, as you can see here. These numbers, one thing these numbers represent, if you take a look, is year-over-year growth of 18%. That's the projection. The company is also, analysts are also bullish on the third quarter that's coming up. They're going to report on November 12th. Okay. And estimates are on the rise for that quarter as well. If history is any indication, as this chart shows, these estimates that are being put out there, the company should beat the estimates. As you can tell here, dating back to January 2005, there's only been one miss. So the company's got a great track record as well.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say Nordstrom did recently report their September sales. Same-store sales were down by 2.4%. Total was up by 0.3%. In retail right now, just based on the economic atmosphere out there, some sales are going down. But the fact that total sales are up a little, that's a bullish sign for sure.
Yep.
And also, just want to show you what's going on the momentum side as far as the share price here. This is a comparison to the S&P 500. It's a one-year comparison. Nordstrom nearly doubled the market performance, so it's doing well both in the momentum and the fundamental category. And speaking of fundamentals, here's what we have as far as that. Return on equity is far above the industry average. Same with the net profit margin. And the yield, as I mentioned earlier, is a 2% yield. That's an industry-leading yield. That beats the industry average as well.
Well, you've really done your homework on this one, Alex.
I like to illustrate everything with charts if I can.
I think you need a life, Alex.
You're not the first to say that.
Another one, Coach Incorporated, COH, the ticker symbol, kind of related to retail. They make accessories, fashion accessories.
Exactly. Just a few examples: gift bags, jewelry, watches, things like that. Also a name that probably most people are familiar with. And Coach recently reported their fiscal first quarter. Solid results here. Earnings per share of 44 cents. 13% ahead of the Zacks consensus estimate. They had total sales that were up 1%. Same-store sales were down 1%. One thing about same-store sales, though, within that category, the direct-to-consumer sales were up 10%, and that includes like their catalog and internet sales. So as far as that area goes, they were doing pretty well. And after the report came out, the Zacks consensus estimates went up. Analysts are bullish on this one as well, based on the solid results for the first quarter. And also, the share price went up as well. Strong momentum here as well. As you can see here, more than doubling the S&P 500. And then also, if I can touch on the fundamentals with this one, it has a return on equity of 38%. That compares to an industry average of 9%. Net profit margin here is 19%, and that is versus an industry average of 3%.
Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
All right. Well, now with all of that information, there's really nothing left to say about these two stocks, other than Alex writes about other growth and income stocks on Zacks.com. And so if you are inclined to want to investigate those further or check out some of the other investing categories that have stock pick suggestions or ideas for them, go to our homepage, and over in the upper right-hand corner, we put 4 new stock pick ideas, one in each of the investment categories we write about, on the website every day for your consideration. With Alex Kolb, I'm Terry Ruffalo.